Hello everyone, welcome back to my reading corner. Hope you're all doing well. I've put my list here, what I want to talk about, so I don't go off on any tangents and start rambling. First off, I'm going to say thanks to everyone who subscribed. I have now hit over 100 subscribers, so this is kind of a call to arms to get some questions going. I just thought it'd be fun to see what people ask. I did put a post up the other day and some people commented on that. But if you have any questions, if you drop them down below, I'll probably do a video a week. I'll give you a week to put your questions down or whatever you want to ask. It doesn't have to be books, it can be music, anything. That's one side of it. So yeah, if you want to ask any questions, I just thought I'd do it because I think it's quite a milestone. I mean, I was expecting it just to be me and a camera. The fact that there's 100 people plus watching is great. You know, if you think, I mean, you've got to think. I mean, and like I say, I never expected so many subscribers. If you think, imagine having 100 people in your front room, or you know, in the pub or whatever. It's kind of that looks like that's a lot more people than you realise when you see other channels that are bigger. But it was never my goal to have the biggest channel on YouTube, nor was it ever my plan to have 100 subscribers. So, you know, I just wanted to do this for get involved with the conversation, talk to people, meet new people and talk about books, really. It's my main thing I do, really. It's becoming more, I'm trying to push more than just a hobby. I don't want to get paid for anything or anything, but like I've started doing a zine, which I've printed off a couple of times, but I'm just struggling because I'm not sure. I've printed it off, so I can actually see, because that should be the back and front page, I guess. I printed it off, so basically, oh sugar, so that's my like contents. So this is what I'm kind of working on at the minute. It's an ongoing process. It's got like an introduction, rubbish introduction, and that sort of thing. But I've just printed it off in this format because I want to try and make sure that like any double pages go together. So I'm going to cut that up after and put that together and see how that kind of looks, so then I know, so I can kind of then build that on that. I'm also looking at trying to so that's one thing I'm trying to look at doing. I think I'm going to have a few channel plans for next year. I'm thinking about it, and I kind of thinking I want to start reviewing books as well, like the ones I read, not necessarily like from authors or publishers or anything like that, but just the ones I read, writing maybe 100 words or 200 words or something like that, you know, about what I'm reading. So I think I'm going to do. I've got some channel ideas in my head for next year / the end of year, which I'm going to go through in another video. It's just something that I keep thinking about, and it's just thinking about other things I'm trying to do at the same time. I've had a couple of recent reads, and I actually don't have any of them with me because I've took them back to the library. I have Summer Crossing. I've read Summer Crossing by Truman Capote, which was about like a girl, and eventually she meets a man and gets married to him, which was okay. But I was looking forward to The Great Gatsby, but I ended up not getting that from the library, so I have to pick it up tomorrow. But if I don't pick it up, I'll just reserve it again. And I also read the Kamigawa Food Detectives, which I've actually really enjoyed. It was such a cosy book. It's about a father and daughter who have a restaurant, and they basically give you restaurant recipes from the past. And obviously there's a bit of a moral involved with it being Japanese literature. which seems to be quite the theme in some of the Japanese literature I've read anyway. Not to tar it all with the same brush, obviously, but that's that. I'm still currently reading quite a lot at the minute. I want to reduce this down, but I think for the end of the year I'm not going to probably reduce it too much. The book I'm mainly focusing on at the minute is 84 Charing Cross Road, and it also contains The Duchess of Bloomsbury Street, which I didn't realise. I thought it was all one novel. The first part is all letters from Helene Hanff to Frank Dowell, I think it is. It's like pronounced like Noel. I think it's really heartfelt, some of the letters, and it's at the end it's quite sad. I won't say why it's quite sad, but it is. And then the second part is okay, but I'm not exactly like over. I'd have preferred it to be all the first part. I would have preferred it just to be letters, whereas the second part's a bit more diary entries. But yeah, so far so good. I'm about 170 pages, so I've only got about 60 pages. So I'm hoping to finish that tonight. I might do some studying though as well. I'm not sure yet. Depends how long this takes. I'm still reading The Cruel Sea. There's 7 parts to it, so I've got 4 parts left, so I really want to finish this by the end of the month now. So I think I'm going to try and pick that up sooner rather than later, but I think I'm going to try and at least read part 4 and then decide whether I actually finish it or whether I just DNF it. I don't want to DNF it at all. I'm enjoying it. It's like a naval war. What's the word I'm looking for? My mind's gone blank. World War II naval, like historical fiction. That's what I was thinking of. It is really good. Really enjoying it. I want to carry on with it, but I just felt like I wasn't getting anywhere. But I'm not sure how many pages are in it now. I think it's about. Yeah, I'm slightly under. I'm probably about 200 pages left, so I need to get on with that, to be fair, because that shouldn't take too long. I'm still reading Noam Chomsky. I didn't get The Essential Chomsky. I didn't get any of this read last weekend, so I want to focus on this at weekends as much as I can to try and finish it. I want to try and finish everything I'm reading by the end of the year. I don't really like having stuff going over in Goodreads. I like starting afresh each year. What else? Okay. 2 short story collections I'm still on with. Charles Bukowski, Tales of Ordinary Madness. I'm on notes on the pest. I've got 7 stories left in this, so I'm probably trying to aim 2 tomorrow, 2 Sunday, something like that maybe. 1 tonight, maybe 2 tonight, 2 tomorrow, 2 Sunday and 2 Monday. 1 Monday, sorry. You don't think I've needed a calculator to work that out then. Yeah, so 2 tonight, maybe 2 tomorrow. Depends what I get up to, what I read, because if I finish that quite quickly, then like I say, I'll probably read 2 stories in that and then try and finish it Monday. Still reading Hit Parade of Tears. I'm really enjoying this short story collection. Some stories are really good and some stories aren't so great. Aren't so great. I think with short story collections, it's hard for every story to be good. I don't think there's a bad story in it so far, but I've just preferred other stories than other stories. Like a few of my favourites were like Trial Witch was really good. I quite enjoyed The Covenant and Softly as in a Morning Sunrise. I'm just not sure where 1 second. Yeah. So I've got 2 stories left in here. I've got I'll Never Forget and then hit Parade of Tears. So I'm not in a major rush to finish this, really. I'll probably do what I plan on reading after this, after I've gone through the books. I don't want to go too much into the books because I've shown them recently, although there is two I'm going to go into in a moment. So I'm just moving stuff around here. I still want to get into these two, South of No North and Hot Water Music. I'm not sure I'm going to just focus on this one this month and that one next month, or whether to try and read a bit of both throughout the month. I'll see. I'll probably put them there because the jury's still out on that one. Next up, I decided to read this because Rick Harsh mentioned it. I saw it at my library, and then when I looked at it, and when I saw it had been when it was on the reserve shelf, I noticed it was only 88 pages. So I thought, well, that might be a good one for this weekend, because tomorrow I'm at my mate's playing video games. I think we're going to play Gears of War on the Xbox 360 and have a few beers. So I thought, well, 88 pages in a weekend, if I'm busy tomorrow, hopefully I should be able to get to that. In Agua Viva, Clarice Lispector aims to capture the present. Her direct, confessional and unfiltered meditations on everything from life and time to perfume and sleep are strange and hypnotic in their emotional power, and have been a huge influence on many artists and writers, including one Brazilian musician who read it 111 times. Despite its apparent spontaneity, this is a masterly work of art which rearranges language and plays in the gaps between reality and fiction. Now, I believe that the author is Argentinian. That was another video idea I've got, is looking at the authors that I've read and where they're from. I mean, I know I've read like Japanese authors this year and Korean authors, but I'm not sure. I know I've read, this will be an Argentine author. Bukowski was born in Germany, but I'd probably class him as American just because he spent more time in America. I don't know. I think he's seen more as an American writer, I'm not sure. But I just thought it'd be interesting to see which countries I've read and which countries I haven't, because I'd like to read more different countries, because a lot of my foreign literature has been Japan lately. I think I was in quite a bit of a kick this year with Japan. Japanese literature. This one's another Japanese one. So I'm going to read Clarice Lispector next. Is my next novel, and then I've decided to read this one after. This is No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai. I'm not sure if that's pronounced right. This book I have read already. This book was a tough read. At the time, I was going through a lot, and I feel like now I'm getting through it and feeling a lot better. It's time to revisit this book. It's only short again. I think it's only 177 pages this edition, so not two massive books, but that's because I've got an exam at the end of the month, so I'm kind of trying to feel like I'm reading books, getting through books. Like if I started recognitions like I want to, it'd take me ages to get through, and I think I'd get a bit disheartened. So I think once I get my exam out of the way, I'm going to focus on longer fiction then. So anyway, I'm going to say what this one's about. This is No Longer Human. Portraying himself as a failure, the protagonist of Osamu Dazai's No Longer Human narrates a seemingly normal life, even while he feels himself incapable of understanding human beings. His attempts to reconcile himself to the world around him begin in early childhood, continue through high school, where he becomes a clown, to mask his alienation, and eventually lead to a failed suicide attempt as an adult. Without sentimentality, he records the casual cruelties of life and its fleeting moments of human connection and tenderness. Still, One of Japan's best-selling books, No Longer Human, is an unforgettable modern classic. The struggle of the individual to fit into a normalising society remains just as relevant today as it was at the time of writing. So, yeah, I found it hard because the guy basically doesn't think he's good enough, and that's how I felt when I was reading it, and I don't feel the same as I did then. So I'm wanting to see it from a different mindset. And then the next 3 novels I picked up, all 3 from the library. I have Tinkers by Paul Harden. I showed this in my last video, so I'm not going to do too much on these. Julia Armfield, Our Wives Under the Sea, and also The Need by Helen Philips. That's Julia Armfield. I'm not sure which order I'm going to read those in yet. So I'm going to quickly just... Oh, I'm also still reading Astro Chimp by David Walliams with my son, and James and Giant Peach by Roald Dahl. I'm enjoying both of those. Probably enjoying Astro Chimp a bit more because he seems to like that one a bit more, and he finds it a bit more funny and he laughs at it, so that's good. So I think I'm going to go through what I plan on reading this this weekend. So I plan on finishing 84 Charing Cross Road. Well, its sequel, the Duchess of Bloomsbury Road, I think it's called. Yeah. Oh no, Street. Sorry, not Road. So yeah, I want to finish that, and then I can go back to the library. And then I think I'm going to pick up Bukowski and read the 2 in here. So I want to read tonight. I want to read Notes on the Pest and a Bad Trip. Tomorrow I want to read Animal Crackers in My Soup and A Popular Man. And then Sunday Flower Horse, The Big Pot Game and The Blanket. I'm going to try and read this. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to that. Cruelty, I'm going to try and read some more of this because I want to get this finished now, because I was really enjoying it, and put it down and picked something else up and didn't get back to it. Clarice Lispector, I want to finish that, and also probably read, well, if I hopefully finish that, and then, well, finish Charing Cross Road, read a story in that, and then read that, and then read the final story in that is my plan, and finish that as well. So I've got a lot to read, a lot to get through, but anyway, I hope you're all reading good stuff. Bye.